Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go. For today's discussion, let's go ahead and talk about the future continuous tense. All right, so let's define and know more about the usages of the future continuous tense. Now, the future continuous tense refers to a verb tense which denotes that something will happen in the future and continue for an expected period of time, once again in the future. It is also known as the future progressive tense. This is the other word or other name for that. Now, the simple future tense is a verb tense which we use when an action is expected to happen in the future and be completed. All right. So from the word continuous, it will continue to happen in the future time until as an expected period of time in the future. Now, for instance, if you are going to the movies at 3 o'clock, you say, I will reach at 3 o'clock, right? So I will reach is the simple future tense of the verb to reach. When we reach once, beyond that, we cannot keep on reaching. So that's just up until that time. But once we get there, we may be doing something that goes on continuously, at least for a particular period of future time. Okay, now at 3 o'clock, I will be meeting my friends to watch the movie. Will be meeting is the future continuous tense of the verb to meet. So the construction will be plus the present participle meeting, which denotes that the meeting is not going to take place in an instant, uh, all at once. In other words, it will have a duration, it will continue. So the will be present participle construction always denotes the future continuous tense. This is the structure. Now, let's see the example. Tony will be running a marathon this Friday. Ted will be competing against Tony in the race. Next, I will be watching Tony and Ted race. Okay, so all of these three sentences denote the future continuous tense, saying that on a particular time in the future and continuous up until a period of time, the action would take place or will take place by the time. Okay, now, so uses of the future continuous tense. Now that you are clear with what the definition of the future continuous tense, let us learn about its uses. So the first one, interrupted action in the future. We make use of the future continuous tense to denote that a longer action in the future will be intervened by a shorter action in the future as well. It is important to note that this can either be a real interruption or just an interruption in time. Okay, let's see the example there. I will be playing games when he arrives today. So you see that the I will be playing games there is your action that will continuously happen in the future and will be interrupted by another action. He arrives today. I will be waiting for you when your plane arrives. I am going to be staying at the Tulip Hotel if anything happens and you need to call me. Next, she will be performing at the music concert tonight. So she will see Raj when he arrives. So as you can see here, there's two combination of sentences. We have your longer action, which is your future continuous tense, interrupted by a shorter action, which is normally connected after the word when. All right. Next one,
By going through the above examples, you will see that the interruptions that are in italics are in simple present instead of simple future. It is because the interruptions are in time clauses and you cannot make use of future tenses in time clauses. So actually those clauses there refers to time. Definitely we have to use the simple present tense, not the future, because they are time clauses. Okay? Now, we also use the future continuous tense for a particular time as an interruption in the future. So, in the above use, previously, we saw that the future continuous is interrupted by a shorter action in the future. Besides making use of short actions as interruptions, we can also make use of particular time as an interruption. Like, for example, today at 2 p.m., that is interruption, I'm going to be eating. Okay, I will be in the process of eating lunch, okay, during that time in the future. At midnight tonight, referring to future action, they will be hiking through the woods. So it means they will be in the process of hiking through the woods by that time or during that time, okay? Now, make sure to remember that in the simple future, we use a particular time to show the time an action will start or end. In the future continuous, a specific time will interrupt the action. Okay? So you can see there a specific time. Today at 2 p.m. Today at 2 p.m., right? I'm going to start earlier and I will be in the process of eating lunch at 2 p.m. At a particular time, the action will be taking place. Okay? It will be happening by that time. All right? Now, we also use the future continuous tense to talk about parallel actions in the future, two actions happening at the same time. When we make use of future continuous with two actions in the same sentence, it will express the idea that both actions will be happening at the same time. Thus, these actions will be parallel. Example, I'm going to be sleeping and she's going to be walking the dog. Two actions happening together in the future. Tonight, they will be having a party, dancing to music, and having a good time. All of these are also in the future continuous tense. Okay? Two actions happening at the same time, parallel actions. All right? Now, so the atmosphere in the future, we can also use the future continuous tense. So in the English language, we often make use of a series of parallel actions for describing the atmosphere at a particular point in the future. Like, for example, here, when I arrive at the party, everybody is going to be celebrating. Some will be singing, others are going to be dancing, a few of them will be eating snacks, and a lot of people are going to be having drinks. They always do the same thing. So, as you can see, the atmosphere or the vibe or the meaning of this paragraph here pertains to future action. So, definitely, all your verbs there would follow the future continuous tense. Okay?
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.